Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for this reading. This is your reading for the month of March. As always, they are general messages, so they may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest. You know what to do with regards to liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you're made aware of the upcoming videos. Alright, let's have a look and see what messages wish to come through for Sagittarius for March. Okay, we have our first card. That was quick and easy. Alright, let's have the second message, please. What message wishes? Okay. It's the second one. And what message wishes to come through, please? The Sagittarius for March. What is the message that wishes to come through, please? Okay, we have our third card. Alright, so let's flip them over and have a look and see what the messages are. So our first one is electricity. We got that through with one of the other cards. We got change and we have resilience. Okay, so electricity, power in action. So this is saying it's time for you to take those steps forward. It's time for you to release what is no longer serving you. It also has wildness here. So this is saying it's time for you to let go of all those self-limiting beliefs or self-limiting behaviours, and to let them go and for you to show that wild side. It's time for you to be that authentic person that you are here to be, and to stand out, to speak out, to find that wildness within you. If you have any issues or any problems that you're facing at this time, this is saying to you that take immediate action, deal with it straight away. You will find the right outcome with regards to whatever the issue or the problem is. This is saying to you that it's time for you to confront the issue head on. And by doing that, that might release a new side of you, because you do normally constrain yourself. You don't always speak your mind. You tend to stand back a little bit. Well, this is saying to you, it's time now for you to speak up. It's time for you to let those constraints go and find that wildness within you. It's time for you to stand up and speak your mind. This is a reminder to you that you contain the spark of divine. We all contain the spark of the divine. We're all connected to the divine, to the creator, to source. But this is a reminder to you because maybe you have forgotten that, or maybe you haven't realized that you do have that divine spark within you. So there is no reason for you to feel less than anyone else. So with regards to perhaps this issue or this problem that you may be having, this is saying to you, don't feel less than the person that you are in this situation with. You are not less than, you are equal to. So don't feel that you can't speak up, that you can't put your point of view forward. You might surprise yourself, once you have stood up against someone or spoken your mind or said your piece about whatever it may be, you may find out that you actually can stand in your own strength and that you find that strength to do that again because you didn't feel intimidated or you didn't feel less than, and that you now know that you can hold your own against anyone in whatever situation or issue may arise. That's that divine spark within you, giving you that power, giving you that little nudge that you needed to actually break out from those self-limiting beliefs or those constraints that you have held, on yourself. And that ties in with this change, with the butterfly that's coming out from the chrysalis into that beautiful butterfly. That's the change. It's that spark that's needed for you to actually realise that you are changing, that you are becoming more powerful. Again, it's that power in action. Change comes. Change is needed for transformation. Change is needed for growth. Without any changing, there is no growth. We need growth. We need to change. We can't be the same all our life. We need to be able to adapt to different things that happen in our lives. And when those different things happen, that causes us perhaps to change our point of views or to stand up for ourselves. We all pass through stages and cycles, and this is saying to you that be aware that changes will happen. When you let go of these self-limiting beliefs or these constraints that you hold on yourself, that will cause a change. It will cause a change in how you deal with things in the future, how you react to different things. It can also cause a change in how people see you. And when you have a transformational change, yes, it can be painful because you can lose people as well. Because other people don't know how to deal with you anymore because you've changed. You're not the same person. But we don't want to be the same person. We need to be able to grow and expand our wisdom, expand our knowledge. Transformation can be difficult and it can be painful, but it's how we deal with that. It's how we deal with the emotions that go with that. That shows our strength. So this is saying to you, plan for different changes that can happen in your life. Perhaps there are certain things that you already know you want to change. Well, make a plan for that. Be strategic in how you wish to change. Self-awareness is often necessary for long-term change, and that ties into this wildness. Be self-aware of that part of you that you haven't shown before or that you've been holding back. Let it out. Be that wild one. Be the transformation. And resilience. Well, with resilience, every life has difficulties, and again, it's how you deal with those. Developing resilience is useful. Having that strength to stand up against what is thrown at you. This is asking you to be flexible around how you do things or how things are thrown at you, how people deal with you or treat you after you've gone through this metamorphosis, how you've gone through this transformation. And you'll probably make mistakes along the way, and how you react to that and how you deal with that is part of that resilience. When we face obstacles, that's natural. It's how we deal with that. It's how we act. So maybe before you go through these changes, you weren't very resilient. So if a problem reared its head at you, you buried yourself, you ran away or you hid. Well, this is saying to you, stand up against whatever it is. Don't be fearful. Know that you can learn by experiencing the difficulties in life. Pretty much every person on earth will experience difficulties, trauma or hardship at some time. And life sometimes isn't fair. But we learn by experiencing those difficulties and those trauma. Knowing that we have developed power from the inside out can help us not only survive but perhaps even flourish. And again, that power from inside, it's that power within you. It's here waiting to come out. That's part of what you have been learning through the change, is that resilience, is knowing how to deal with trauma, how to deal with the difficulties and problems that are facing you. We all make mistakes, but it's how we learn from them. Again, it's tying back into, what I said here with this electricity, with the wildness. So maybe the change is building your own self-esteem, your self-worth, knowing that you are in fact a worthy being, that you are worthy of love, you are worthy of having good people around you, that you are worthy of everything that you have in your life. Maybe these are the changes because you may not have had that good self-esteem before. Again, tying into this wildness, that self-limiting belief that you're not worthy. So it's time to let all that go. You are worthy, you are worth it. You can bounce back from whatever happens here because you've built resilience. Alright, let's have another message, please. Another message that goes with this reading for Sagittarius, please, for March. Gives the message, please, that wishes to come through for Sagittarius for March. What is the message, please, that wishes to come through for Sagittarius for March that goes with this reading, please? What is the message? Okay. We have rebirth. Okay, so rebirth. Tying into the change, the metamorphosis, the transformation. This is part of the cycles that we go through. This is learning how to adapt to the changes that happens when we go through a transformation, when we go from that chrysalis into the butterfly. A rebirth is letting go of those self-limiting beliefs and those constraints you have on yourself and letting that wildness out. That's a rebirth. Learning how to be resilient and how you deal with people when they throw problems at you or trauma at you. That's rebirth. This is saying to you to connect back in also to your heart. Again, that's tying into that self-worth and that self-esteem, loving yourself. Maybe that's, again, something that you need to relearn. This is asking you to thank the universe for that opportunity for growth. And with great change comes great reward. A new way of living, a new way of thinking, a new soulmate, and that can be you understanding yourself more as well. When you go through this change, this transformation, and the rebirth, it can feel like everything has been tipped upside down and you don't know which way is up. But then something new will appear. It's up to you if you want to remain in this new transformation or whether you want to go back to the way that you used to be. If you want to remain in this new transformational you, well then you keep growing and changing as many times as you like in this lifetime. So don't become stuck being something you're not because it suits other people. Let change happen and see what you become. Show your strength and your resilience by stepping out of the mould that you were, by not letting others affect your choice in how you change and what you change. This is a card that tells you fresh opportunities are coming your way. That's tying in again to that divine spark. It's learning that you are that divine spark. Okay, we'll leave that there. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you. I do appreciate you taking the time to listen, and until next time, thank you.